College is a scam, and not just because it's expensive, it's a scam because the product is you. Let's unpack that. We were all sold a story: go to school, get good grades, get into college, get a job, and then life will be good. But what if that story was never meant to benefit you, but rather the system, the banks, the schools, and the corporations? This isn't about hating education. I love learning, but there's a difference between learning and schooling. And in today's world, college has become less about learning and more about profiting off your dreams. Let's start with this. Why does college cost so much now? In 1980, the average tuition was $10,000 a year, adjusted for inflation. In 2024, it's over $35,000 a year at public universities and over $55,000 at private schools. So what changed? Simple: student loans. In the 90s, the government opened the floodgates. Anyone could borrow any amount. Colleges realized they could raise prices forever because you just borrow more. The result: $1.77 trillion in student debt in the US alone. You weren't buying an education, you were being sold a payment plan, a plan you couldn't escape, not even through bankruptcy. Let me ask you, when you go to college, who's the customer? You? No, you're the product. The real customers are banks, who earn interest for decades; colleges, who collect billions in revenue, often tax-free; employers, who now require a degree for jobs that don't need one; government, who gets a highly regulated, controllable workforce. You're the one paying, but everyone else is profiting. They use your time, your money, and your potential to feed their system. You've probably heard this line: college graduates make $1 million more over a lifetime. Let's destroy that myth. That stat includes doctors, lawyers, and engineers. But over 60% of grads never work in their field of study. 40% of grads earn less than high school diploma holders when factoring in debt and lost time. Now compare. A plumber can start working at 19, debt-free, and earn $80K a year. A business grad starts at 23, owes $100K, and earns $50K a year. Who's ahead after 10 years? Not the person with the diploma. The tradesman owns a house, has savings, and zero debt. The grad has a piece of paper and a payment plan. Let's be clear, education is powerful. But learning has never been more accessible than it is right now. MIT, Harvard, and Stanford courses are free online. You can learn programming, design, marketing, finance on YouTube for free. Certifications from Google, Amazon, and Meta take weeks, not years. So why are we still pretending that a 4-year college is the only path? Because the system profits from keeping you uninformed. Self-education builds freedom. College builds dependence. Here's how it's rigged. You're young and inexperienced. You're told college is the responsible choice. You sign loan papers at 17. You legally can't drink, but you can borrow 6 figures. You don't even see the money. It goes straight to the school. Interest starts immediately. Even if you can't get a job, it's a legalized scam. If any other industry sold you a 6-figure product that didn't work, they'd be in jail. But not college, because they have lobbyists, not customers. Let's talk jobs. Most employers don't care what you learned. They care that you're trainable, that you can follow orders, that you've been conditioned. College is a filter, not a qualification. It's a test to see if you'll comply, borrow, conform. That's not education, that's conditioning. Here's what no one tells you. There are better, faster, cheaper ways to succeed. Trade schools, tech boot camps, apprenticeships, YouTube University, freelancing, starting your own business, content creation, learning AI, automation, or sales. And guess what? These paths don't take 4 years or $100,000. You can learn skills, test them, fail fast, and win sooner. College isn't just overpriced, it's outdated. It's not preparing people for the real world, it's producing compliant debt slaves for a system that rewards obedience. But this generation is waking up. We're realizing that status games are rigged and freedom doesn't come from a diploma. It comes from skill, hustle, and ownership. So if no one told you this before, I'll say it now. You are not a failure for skipping college. You're a failure only if you stop learning. Choose yourself, choose freedom, choose the path that builds your life, not their profits.